Okay, it's gonna play e6, so I can play a it's probably gonna play he's gonna play this a5 line, one of these lines. Okay. a5. What do I want to play against? This is the question. I could go c4 here. Could play d4 even. I don't really think d4 is a very good move here. a4 makes no sense. e4 is obviously a reasonable move. I think I'm just gonna go a4 here. Something a little bit simpler. I don't know if he's gonna go knight c6 or c5 here. That's what I'm not sure of, actually, because c5 creates a weakness on b5 long term. Yeah, he's gonna go knight c6. So now, I mean, trying to remember this line with d5, line knight 6, d4, a5. I think d4 is correct. I think if black plays a5, you're supposed to play a4, if I remember this line correctly. In this actual, there's another order that I played against Richard Rapport, right here, where I think I played knight 6 in the FIDE Grand Prix against Richie, and after d4 at some point I played an a5, and I believe he did play a4, but I could be completely smoking something too. Now he goes b6. He doesn't play the knight e4 line, which is interesting. I could play c3 at some point. I think c3 is always supposed to be an acceptable move, so I'm just going to play it to guard the chain. Yeah, in the FIDE Grand Prix, I think it was against Rapport, I played knight c6, he played d4, and at some point I played a5. I might have played knight e4 f5 first, but I think at some point I did play a5 in that game, or I'm just going crazy and a5 a4 I looked at it in some other similar situation. He plays there, logical. Knight e1 allows e5. I don't really want to allow him to go e5, and rook e1 seems decent as a move, so I'll just play it. I can also play knight f1 if I want to. He's probably going to go knight e4 somewhere in here, I think, if I had to guess. Or he could go knight b8 c5 maybe, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm just trying to play very simple chess here, just simple easy chess. Let's see what he does. Plays h6, which is a weird move. I mean, is e4 really not a move here? Is what I'm trying to figure out. This looks weird. I don't know why. This doesn't look right to me. If I go e4, takes. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm in any danger, so I might as well just play it. I mean, I'm not hanging anything here as far as I can tell. So I mean, I think I'm doing quite well in this position. Actually, I realize if he takes, maybe I have knight e5 here. Maybe I shouldn't just pre-move knight e4. Okay, so yeah, so he does it. I take. And now we get to see what his idea is. Because I also have rook g4 and bishop h6 looming here, which could be very, very dangerous. I mean, I guess he's going to go knight b8, knight d7, but I'm honestly, I mean, I shouldn't be worse here. Let's put it that way. I should never be in any danger. So if I should never be in any danger here, then my position should be pretty decent, actually, all things considered. I'm guessing he's going to go knight b8 with c5. That's my best guess, but I don't know. Oh, he goes bishop f6. Interesting. That's not the move I expected. Rook g4 is probably not a good move. Rook e1 is a move. Do I have anything better? I'm wondering if sacking surely is no good. Rook e1's a move. Bishop f4 is a move. Bishop f4, knight e7. The only question is, should I play rook e1 first, or should I go bishop f4, or something like knight d2 with knight e4? Okay, rook g4, h5 doesn't look right. Does not look right. So if that doesn't look right, then my guess is I should just go rook e1. Well, rook e1 maybe, no, e5, knight e5, bishop e5, d e5 is good. Okay. In that case, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go rook e1 here. I also am moving a little bit too slow, I feel like, in a lot of these games. Like, I'm getting low on time early, which just somehow seems wrong. I could play h4 here. I think I'm gonna actually go h4. And the reason I'm gonna go h4 here is maybe I can go h5, maybe g4, g5, maybe knight h2, knight g4. A lot of different ideas in play. Maybe b3 bishop a3 is an idea down the road too, but I don't know. We'll see. He could just play c5 and play an endgame. It's always playable, but I don't think it's very good for black. He goes rook e8, which is actually what I expected. Now the big question is here, do I want to go knight h2 and knight g4? It's a big question. My instinct tells me that I should be playing for simple stuff, so if I'm playing for simple stuff, knight h2 makes a ton of sense objectively, but it trades off a lot of pieces early in a game, and I don't think I really want to do that. Bishop f4, knight g6 doesn't look great. I don't like knight e5. Knight d2, knight e4 is also very... Actually, knight d2 might just be much more... Actually, what's wrong with this? Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this. Yeah, I'm going to go for this with knight e4 to hit the bishop, and then I've got like h5 later. Knight e4, of course. Oh, does he have bishop h4? GH4, no, GH, he does. Great, I misplayed this. Okay, let's just go back to g1 and then knight e4 here to hit the bishop. Knight e4, he might have bishop h4, and I'm not really in the mood to find out, basically. Nah, I've misplayed this. I've already completely misplayed this. Time to basically force a draw. I've just misplayed this. I can go knight e4 and queen g4, but I don't think it's very good. I mean, I should have played queen f3 right away. I don't know what I'm actually doing. Like, right here, I should just go queen f3, king f3, knight e4, but whatever. Knight e4, bishop e7, queen g4 maybe could have been interesting with bishop f4. Maybe that was actually better. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But I figure if I play an endgame, at least there's no chance of losing. I mean, I should try to play this fundamentally in the spirit of a match, unlike the previous couple matches against Dayak and Fedoseev, where there were a couple moments where I should have forced draws and just like made the draw, moved on to the next game. Instead of doing that, I tried to play something to keep the game going, a la Title Tuesday, where you have to always win every game. And that was a big mistake. So let's see. Like I wanted to go knight e4 like right here. I wanted to play knight e4, but I just spotted this at the last split second. They had bishop h4. Maybe that was still good after queen f3, but basically what I'd like here is to get the knight on e4 with the setup. I'm going to pre-move this in case he trades. He probably won't trade if I had to guess, but he could. Okay, he goes c5, which is interesting. That's not what I expected him to play, actually. And I think it's a slight mistake. Okay, I'll take. I think it's a slight mistake here, actually. I mean, I assume he's going to trade the queens. I'll pre-move it. If he doesn't, I get knight e4. And now when I get the knight on e4, none of that bishop h4 stuff exists anymore. But do I go knight e4? Do I play like queen g4 is also a question. I also have knight e4 and rook d1. I also can just go queen g4 right away. Okay, let's think about this. I think I should be better here. It feels like I should be better if I'm precise in this position. I don't know why. I feel like I should be better. Knight e4, bishop e7, bishop f4 is probably decent. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go here and then bishop f4 and then rook d1 or something like that. Let's go here. I have rook a d1. I have rook e2. No tricks on the king side. Maybe somewhere h5 g4 even, maybe. He goes queen b3. Oh, there's knight d4. Oh my. I almost played rook e2 blundering knight d4. Jeez, that would have been horrible. That would have been a really tragic way to lose. Really tragic. Let's go here then, guard the pawn. That would have been, oh man. Yikes. It was very close to a big yikes. Rook e2, knight d4, and just resign the game. Here I do have queen b5, however, which is a fairly serious idea with the pawn on a4. I have bishop e5, bishop c7, knight d2s. See what he does here. Goes rook d8. Now I do have queen b5 here already, and I think queen b5 is actually a very good move, but let's see. Queen b5, queen d5, bishop c7. What about queen b5, rook d1? I give him the 2 towers for the queen. I think my queen is better. Wait a second. So if I go here, c4 also. No, but c4 takes and knight d2 should be good. Here, rook c1, queen d3. No, this. Wait a second. Don't panic. Don't blunder. Yeah, somehow this looks good to me. I have rook a d1 or knight d2, knight c4. No, knight d2. He probably is g5. But queen d5, rook a d1, queen a2, knight c5. That should be good ish. Let's see. Queen a2, bishop c7, maybe also bishop c7 and rook d7. That should be pretty good for me. I'll pre-move in case he takes. I mean, I don't think he will. I think he's gonna go queen d5, but let's see. I mean, queen d5 runs into rook d1, which is why I'm not convinced he's going to do it. I should be better here. It's just a question, am I a little bit better or much better? But I should be better here. And actually, I think unlike the other couple matches where I think Fedoseev and Deac are really good. Let's go here. Fedoseev and Deac are really good with low time. I don't think Matlakov is as good. Go to G2 or H. I'm gonna go to G2. Okay, like I don't believe that this is okay for black. Basically what I'm saying here is that in this position the queen should be better than the two rooks, effectively, is what I'm saying. Let's see. If I gone to h2, I had queen b7 and g4. Now it's a check. I would have had this idea and then some g4. Poor. I still have like knight d2. I can still play like h5 maybe. I don't know if I should play h5. c4 also a decent move. Bishop c7 also a move. I mean, I have so many options here. I'm pretty confident that I'm winning with correct play. I'm not stonkfish, but I'm pretty confident with correct play I'm winning. So h5 is a move that kind of sticks out a little bit. I mean, I don't know what he's playing for, so I'm just gonna go h5. It also stops g5. Okay, now he goes there, which is reasonable, but now I thought, oh no, knight d2, he still has e5. So okay, let's figure this out. If I go queen b7, I have bishop c7 still. Bishop c7, c4 takes, rook c8, queen c6, knight e7. Okay, still not simple. Maybe I go here and bishop c7 actually. Let's go here. I think I've, oh no, then he's got rook, no, rook dd7. I can play. Still not easy. Let's go here. I mean, I go here and then I go to like e5 or f4 again. I could have maybe gone c4 too. I mean, I'm sure that for a computer this must be winning, but unfortunately I'm not a computer, so not quite as straightforward. It goes there, I go here. Not queen 6, and then there's knight e7. And I guess I'll go back. Yeah, now actually is a problem with both the pawns. This should be winning. It goes there. First of all, I have bishop h6. I mean, knight c5 I'm not going to play. I could go queen a6, which is a very nice little wrinkle move. Queen b5 also probably good. Which one makes the most sense is the question. Queen a6 to me looks like the most logical move from a human. Queen a6 is no, but then I just I don't believe him. Let's go here. Because I also have bishop takes h6 and knight f6 as well. Like, this is also a slight problem now too. He really should not be able to defend this. He goes c4. Now bishop h6 is a move. Yeah, I see no reason not to go for this. It's probably gonna go knight d5. Oh, he goes there. Wait, but now queen a8. I can no. If I take rook d5, queen. Wait a second. Okay, queen a5, rook d5, queen a8. Queen a8 here though actually looks very strong potential. Or do I don't know. Queen a5, rook d5, queen a8 looks decent. Rook d5, queen a8, gh6. He's probably surviving. So let's go. Oh, I see. He found a little. Oh, he found a little wrinkle here. And I should have used more time. But okay, let's take, I guess, and go queen a8. Rook d5, queen b7, gh6, takes, a5, a6. Should be winning. I should have used more time before playing bishop h6 as well. Yeah. And I blundered. Just got really sloppy and blundered for no reason. But I'm still, I think, okay. Or am I okay? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Unbelievable. Yeah, I blundered. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go for some cheese. I have to go for some cheese here. Unbelievable. As usual, I just have to blunder. As usual. I just have to blunder. So bad. I'm still probably not worse here, but terrible. Like, so many opportunities. I mean, just play a clean game. I just miss f5 altogether. I mean, just ridiculous. Could go knight no, knight e5 is rook d5. Knight c6 is not clear. Actually, wait, knight e5. I mean, that's probably only a draw, but let's think about that. So queen b5 is a move. There's no actual threat though if I go queen b5. That's the problem. Knight e5 is probably, I think, the best move here. Yeah, I think I don't really want to go for it, but you know, I think I have to, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I kind of have to go for this. It's not what I want to do, but if I get c4 and I have a5, a6, I can't really lose. He has to take. I'm a little bit lucky, I think, that he played king g7. A little bit lucky. But again, I mean, what am I doing? What is bishop h6 allowing f5? His king is so far away from the queen side too that okay, he does this. So now I mean I assume I'm winning here, but I have to go for cheese. I have to play for big cheese. Oh, I should have played a5. Why did I do this? Wait, I can go a5 here. I mean I can also go f3 g4. Let's think about this. I mean the thing is, how do I try to win this game is the problem. The way that I try to win is very risky. That's actually the big danger. But you know what, honestly I feel like I should try. Probably risky, but I think I should try. Actually, if I check, is he running up this? No, I don't think he is. Oh, he is. Wait, but now he can't move the knight. Now I can also maybe go f4. Wait a second. I'll go f3 g4 is... And there's also tricks here. I don't like this e4 move at all for my opponent. He missed queen f2. Yeah, he's basically throwing this game away. It's still probably a draw, by the way, I bet, with perfect play. Knight e7. And I can go g5 g6 also. Let's go here. Oh, did I just blunder again? I might have. Wait, h7. Try this move. Okay, now I can't lose at least. Okay, I'm just going to take it slow. Take check is fine. I Should be winning somehow, it feels like. How is this not winning? I think this is winning. There we go. Wow. He defended very well. Is that endgame winning or not? I'm actually curious as a theoretical draw. It's a draw. Wow, this is a draw. Oh, there's a draw because actually what he should do is he should run the king this way. He should run the king to cover this pawn and then the rooks. Wow. Wow. I hate chess sometimes. Oh, g5 was win. Wait, g5 rook c8. Oh, queen f4 and then h7 was winning too. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I was much better here, right? Why did I take? Takes is best? Oh wait, no, here it's best. It's not here. Yeah, now it's a mistake. Oh no. Wait, this is knight c5? Oh, because I can take f4 and go bishop d4. Huh? I don't know, that's just weird. That's just weird. That's just weird. Okay, let's go e6. What do I want to play here? I think I'm gonna play my Queen's Indian. Play my old Queen's Indian line. Trade. D1. Okay, which one do I want to play? I'm playing knight bd7. Okay, now bishop e4 should be fine here. Trying to make sure that I don't mess this up. I think I'm supposed to go back and then knight c3 I play knight e4. That's how it goes. Yeah, he's gonna play queen e3. I know at some point here d5 is okay. I don't remember if it's here or it's a queen f4. I think I'm just gonna go d5 here. I don't know if this is right, but I think this is okay. Like d5 knight e5 and then I think I'm supposed to play c6 here and like rook c8 and just very solid. Knight d2 logical. I could trade and play knight d7. I don't really want to, so I think I'm just gonna go here and rook fc8 and just play a very slow game here. I'd much rather play a slow game than a fast game, but I am up 1-0 on the match, so I mean that kind of does influence my strategy a little bit. In terms of how I'm going to play. Now takes is probably fine, just to be clear. I probably could just take and go knight d7 and it's nothing special for white, but I kind of don't want to do that. Problem here is he can try to stack the towers on the c file and I'm probably not super happy with my position. But let's see what he does. I don't even know if I like rook fc8. I'm not sure why I put this rook. I should have put the other rook probably. Yeah, I should have put the other rook so I could put the rook on e8 or d8, but okay, whatever, the show goes on. Yeah, it takes, I expect that, and I can take with the knight or the queen. I mean, knight takes is the move that makes sense to me from a human perspective, because takes, I still guard the pawn, he can't win it. Queen takes allows c5, and then I'm not sure what's going on. I'm probably still fine with bishop a6, but I don't really want to allow that. And also, it's a very obvious plan for white to jump with the horse, so my knight covers the e5 square. And I still keep bishop a6 alive to activate the b. Maybe I should go a5 bishop a6 maybe down the road, but let's see what he does. Yeah, rook c2 I expected. The good thing about this position though is it's very, very stable. I mean, I might be a touch worse. I mean, b5 is actually an interesting move here. Is he gonna go b3 or not? I mean, a5 a4 is also probably decent. I don't know if I love a5 actually, the more I think about it. So if I'm not gonna do that, the question then becomes where's my play? And my play is not there. I mean, as embarrassing as it is, I think I might just go rook d8 and ignore everything. Kind of embarrassing to make him move. Oh, maybe I've got c5 here. Wait, no, c5 takes rook c5 cd5. No, that's no good. Okay, so what do I want to do in this position is the question. The big question here. Where do I put my knight, my queen, and my rooks? Rook c7 is a blunder. Rook e8 is a move. It's not my favorite move, but I think I'm just gonna go rook e8. I think I'm gonna go rook e8, and if he takes, I'll just take with the e pawn. We can just play an end game. Probably I should have moved my queen first, actually. Although takes rook c1 bishop a6 is probably okay. It's not wonderful what I just did. It's definitely not wonderful. Yeah, I should put the other rook and play queen d8. What am I even doing? Yeah, now he takes, and now I have a problem because either I have to take the c pawn, play rook b8. Let me think about this. If I take though, how bad can this really be? Takes rook c1 e3, knight f6, c1, rook d8, knight e8. How bad can that really be? I don't actually think he can beat me in an endgame, so I'm going to go for this. This probably is not great, but I'm going to go for it. I should move my queen to d8 actually. That's what I should have done. Move the queen and then played rook e8 to keep pawns on the board, but queen's on. Because this structure is a little bit unpleasant for me. But I do have c5 coming as well. So like e3, c5, maybe I'm only marginally worse there. Knight b3, takes, stack, e4, king f8, e5, rook d6. Worse, but isn't much worse? Probably not. He could go e4 too. He could play e4 takes and like bishop e4. But e4, maybe I just go knight f8, knight e6 to hit the pawn. Shouldn't be too bad. Is e3, e4, maybe knight f3. Those are the three moves that make sense here. Let's see which one he picks. b4 maybe also move, but I doubt it. e3 is the most fundamentally sound, but it's probably the move that I think he's least likely to play here in the situation, because I think e3 c5 is actually potentially a real problem for white to deal with, but we'll see. Maybe not though, maybe not, because got that knight f3, which could be a slight issue. The knight e5 c5 f4, not so clear. Let's see what he's gonna do. I think he's probably gonna play e4 if I had to guess. Yeah. My instincts are good. I had a feeling that was the most likely move, so I go here on the knight e6. Probably gonna play e5. I can't take, he takes, and suddenly this diagonal crushes me. Oh, maybe I could have knight e4 as c5, c5 d c5. No, that was no good. Okay, I made the right decision. I am trying to also blitz him a little bit on the clock here potentially to try and confuse the situation. Because time is something that does matter. Time does matter quite often in these games. So, yeah, see what he does. I assume he'll play e5. Yeah, that's what I expected. Question is, do I want to go knight e6? And I think I should put my knight here to hit the pawn. Oh, he goes knight f1. Wait a second. Does not give me c5. Wait, c5. Bishop d5. Rook d8. Wait, c5 takes... Wait a second. Do I have c5? Am I in time here with c5 or not? Is a big question. If I go c5, dc5, knight c5, bishop d5, rook d8, rook d2. Not in time. Okay, I can't do it. Okay, so if I can't do it, then I think what I'm going to go for is... no, a5, knight e3, g6 maybe, f4. A little bit unclear. Rook d8 is a move. But I think I should play a5 here to stop him from going b4, b5. It seems like a very logical human move. Logical. Play here to stop knight f5 and knight d6. And now I'm going to go for rook d8 and c5 pretty much immediately. He could play f4, but I think after f4, f5 I'm fine. Also, one of the problems white has here is that he cannot move the rook to try and sack and win these two juicers because he hangs this one. So a big question here is whether I should play f5 or not. Big question. f5 takes, rook e8, knight g4. Doesn't look good. So if that doesn't look good, then the logical continuation here is probably either rook d8 or knight c7 or a4. a4 may be also an idea to go knight c7. But I don't know. Rook d8 somehow just looks correct to me. I don't know. Yeah, this just looks correct to guard the pawn. Like f5, knight c7, knight a6. It's still not great, but I'll go here. I have knight b5 to hit the juicer if he tries to sack. f6, I just go rook e8. If he goes bishop f1, I have c5 now as well. And everything's kind of starting to break loose a little bit here. I don't really like the way that Matlakov has played this, because I think it's getting to a spot where if I ever get c5 in, it's going to be really ugly. Really ugly. White's still obviously better, but there's also f6 now as well. Yeah, there's also f6 to hit the pawn. And it's getting a little bit sketchy. It goes f6, which, I mean, I understand the point behind it, but it's not a move that I think is good. Because now, like now it's getting hard to play knight. And now I've got a bastion on e6. I have knight b5. I have c5, and he's low on time. If he plays like a Magnus Carlsen, he'll probably still beat me here. But if he doesn't play like a Magnus Carlsen, he goes to h4, which is also a move I don't like. Okay, so now this is where it's getting to the moment where I'm nearly okay. I just have to be precise. Knight e6, bishop h3, c5. Takes, rook e6, knight g4, h5, knight h6, king f8. I feel like I'm so close to being equal here, actually. So close. Knight a6 is also moved to go. Knight a6 is actually maybe interesting. Trying to figure out whether knight g4 is something I should be worried about, or is h5 something I should be worried about, more importantly. Actually, I think I probably should be worried about that. If I go h5, I don't want to play h5. It doesn't feel right. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Go here. I'm playing for c5 here, 100%. He goes there. Okay, now if he's going to play rook d2... I mean, but is c5 still not playable here? Wait, c5 takes bishop d5. Wait, but no, wait, but now I can go wait, no, now I go here and I guard everything. No, he misplayed this. Now my bishop is getting to the right square, I think. Maybe not. He's still got bishop f1. Actually, it's not. Maybe I'm being a little bit too optimistic. Maybe not though. Maybe not. Okay, it goes g4. So I guess he's going to play for g5. Okay. Let's go here. I think he's misplaying this. So he's definitely misplaying this now because I'm getting the setups that I want. Goes there. I mean, okay, I'm going to play h6 just to stop any funny business on the king side. Logical. Let's just go here. If g5, I'm going to have knight e6 again, or h5, depending. Okay, let's go here. Maybe I should have played king h7 first. Maybe. I'm actually not 100% sure whether I should have put this pawn on h6 at all, to be honest. It was knight g2, which... so he's trying to go knight f4. That's actually very reasonable. And I've mistimed it because now I can't go c5. Stupid. Actually very stupid by me. And I don't want to play g5 and get mated on the h file. I misplayed this. Didn't have a concept and now I misplayed it. Rook c8, rook c7, stack the rooks. I misplayed this. I am gonna have to stack the rooks on a c file here. It goes knight f4. I expected that. I'm gonna have to trade, stack the rooks, play like bishop e6, bishop e2, c5 or something. I mean, I'm still maybe okay here, but not what I wanted, that's for sure. Go here to play for c5. Logical. I go here. Now c5 is going to be my next move pretty much no matter what he does, unless he starts playing on this side to lock it up. But g5 I can still probably go c5 if I want. I think I'm okay though. I think I'm okay. Maybe, like when I thought I was blundering, I mean, I thought it was a blunder, but actually since I have this defensive setup with the rooks and the pawn push, and most importantly this pawn being on a5 to stop b4, I actually think I'm probably okay here. Probably. Yeah, so he goes g5. Of course I'm not going to take and get mated on the h file. Yeah, no reason not to, because if he gets h5 I probably lose on the king side. Yeah, now I go c5. Of course. Bishop a6, rook a8, takes, rook a8. Yeah, I think I'm fine now. Go here, attack the b. Goes back. I can go c4, but I think I'm just going to set up. I'm just going to set this up. And now he has to come up with a plan, basically. He has to find some way to break through on the queen side. And I don't know how he's going to do it. Okay. I mean, I move the bishop anywhere pretty much, but let's just go to g4, I guess. c4 is never a move because he's just going to take and go king e4. Okay, logical. Oh, he's trying to... Okay, I still go here. I mean, I still don't see it. b4, I play c4. I can also just probably move the king back and forth, which makes sense too. The good thing for me in this position is that I don't have to use time now. It's all on him. He has to come up with a plan, and if he finds a good plan, maybe he wins. But I just basically sit and wait with the king and the bishop, and he has to prove it. Yeah, he goes b4, but now I wait. Do I go c? I don't trade for sure. I'm just gonna go c4. Yeah, I don't buy what he's selling here. Because if he takes, I claim the open lane. He goes here, rook a8. I mean, it's still tricky. It's still not simple. Let's put it that way. Also, my king probably should be on g8, not f8, so there are no mates on the back rank. But wait, what? Wait, what? That's a huge mistake. He does realize it's a best of 4, right? This is not a best of, or best of 2, not a best of 4, right? I mean, there's no way to win. There's literally no way to win this position. He just basically we get a clogged toilet here. I mean, I can go bishop d7 even if I want to, but let's try and think about this. I mean, if I just sit and wait, I mean, he has no moves. He can put the king on c3, but so what? I mean, okay, wait, bishop d7 is an option here. Okay, let's think. I've got a lot of time, so I go bishop d7. I mean, this shouldn't be good. Just go here. Rook b1. I have bishop f5. I mean, No, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's gonna have to go like king d2 and pray, but I mean, it's just not happening here. Okay. He does realize this is best of 2. This is not a best of 4. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. He's gonna go rookie. Huh? Isn't that match? It's best of 2, isn't it? Wait, I'm confused. It's best of 2. Why is he? I mean, he should try to play on. And if he loses, he loses. Huh? Okay, there we go. Game number 1. All right, I'm gonna stick with knight f3 and g3 here. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go g3. That's right. He is the guy who plays this b6. I forgot. I played him in some Title Tuesday where I got him Roxy blind. I don't remember what it was. I'll go here. I think I'm gonna castle. Logical. I'm gonna play c4. I could play d4 too. Okay. He's just gonna play a he's gonna play Queen's Indian. This is an old line. I remember the first time I looked at this line and played this was around 2009, I think it was. Let's go push about 4. I think it was 2009. No, it's 2008. Sorry, it's 2008. I played this in Montreal. I think against Mark Blovshin, if I remember correctly. That was the first time that I looked at this line. Yeah, logical. I believe takes is okay. There's some h4 line. I don't remember this very clearly. Let's take. Go here. Like some knight a6 somewhere. I think also it's like knight a6, rook c1 or something. c5, e3, h4, and the line goes on forever. Yep, c5 is correct. I believe I'm supposed to play rook c1. And then they go knight a6, I believe. I believe it's knight a6 here, if I remember. Or knight a6 or knight d7. Oh, it goes knight c6. Interesting. Either I just confused the move order, or either I confused the move order or you made a mistake. I don't know which one it is. One of the two. Okay. Doesn't look right for some reason to me, but it could be insane too. I'm gonna take and go e3. Or no, I can take and go knight g5. I don't know, maybe bishop e3 was better too. I actually... I think e3 is okay here unless I'm crazy. g5 I have knight e4. Knight c3 I take with the pawn. Then I go knight d4. I don't know. We'll find out pretty soon. Someone's made a mistake. I just don't know whether it's me or my opponent. Go here. Somebody's made a mistake. I just don't know whether it's me or whether it's Durarbayli. But one of us has definitely made a mistake here. In fact, I wonder if I should have played knight e5 right away without h4, maybe. Knight e5 was maybe a move, but okay, whatever. Yeah, because now he gets rook e8 and now I have knight d4. He's knight e5 to d4 though. Wait. What I was thinking. So I go knight d4. Oh wait, knight d4 has also got g5 maybe. I mean, g4 g5 is kind of interesting here. It looks kind of weird, but it also looks kind of interesting. I mean, I'm debating whether I want to go all in here. Like, it's a question of, do I want to be solid or do I want to have fun? Do I want to be solid or do I want to have fun? My instinct is that I want to have fun. Like, I'm not in division 1. I can go rook c2 d2. I can go c4. g4 g5 looks like fun. g4 g5 actually looks kind of like fun. Do I want to have fun or do I want to do something solid and just not take any risk? Not an obvious question. There's no obvious answer either. I don't know. My instinct is to play like, my instinct is actually go h5, knight h4, knight f5. That's my instinct. But I don't know. Let's see. Play h5, knight a5, knight d2. But h5 is so boring. Knight d2 runs into g5. g4 is the fun way to play this. g4 g5 is fun, but it's probably not actually very good. That's the problem. Be or not to be? To be or not to be? Whatever, let's just go for it. I'm wasting too much time here. Like, I can't, I'm wasting too much time. I suspect this is not a good move, but you know what? I want to have fun. I want to play chess. And I'm kind of pushing the pawns here a little bit. Bishop e7, I have g5. Knight e7, I have knight e5, maybe with c4. This game's really about the diags. Like, his bishop's no good on this diag. It's a question whether I can activate both the B's. Like, I have, it really comes down to this wooden shield on f4. Like, bishop d6, queen d5 should be good. I mean, if I have one weakness, which is this pawn on c3. If I get rid of this weakness on c3 here, I'm probably, I mean, I should never be able to lose. I don't know if I'm better, but I should never lose if I get rid of this weakness. That's kind of why I like this idea. It goes knight a5, which is logical. I can play g5 already here. G5, h5, g6, knight g5 maybe. Wait, this looks a little bit weird to me. Like, there might be something here. It feels like there might be something. You could also play bishop e5. But I've put the pawns too far up the board maybe, or not. h5, knight c4, knight d4 just doesn't look right. g5 kind of doesn't look right either. But I do really need to just move. So I go g5, h5, queen c2, g6. I think like I said before, I think this is just bad by me, but whatever. I go h5, knight c4, g5. Okay, let's go h5. I'm gonna try to fix the pawns on the light squares, and now I'm playing for g5. I have queen c2, rook d1, knight d2. I mean, objectively, I don't think this is very good for me, but who cares? Life is short. You gotta live it. Oh, there's a reason I didn't do this initially. It's because of this, but I guess I still have g5. Maybe, we'll see. Again, probably talking too much as well, which is why when I've talked about like performance, objectively, I think streaming is probably not a great thing. Because in rapid, you really do need to use your time wisely. And talking about short, simple lines, I think later on in the game, it's a little bit difficult when you get low on time because of that. Because I'm not actually thinking about like super long, deep lines when I'm saying these things out loud. Bishop e7 is what I expected. I thought I could go knight d4, maybe knight f5. I also have bishop e5, bishop d4. Knight d2 is a move with e4. Knight d4 is probably decent. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go knight d4 and knight f5 here. Maybe e4 also. I mean, this is probably wrong, by the way. Knight d4 probably is wrong. If I get the knight to f5, I mean, I feel like I'm trying to attack at least, and even if this isn't great, I do have e4 here as well, but I like knight f5. But knight f5, bishop f6, then I don't have a move, which is a slight problem. So let's just go here. Just gonna bring all the reinforcements to the king side here, basically. I'm gonna try to attack. Like, I've already tunneled on attacking in this game, which probably is wrong, by the way. Probably it is very wrong. He's gonna try to go knight d2, knight e4. I missed that completely, but whatever, who cares. Go here, I guess, to hit the bishop. Like, I'm getting ready to sack something up here. Like bishop f6, I'm wondering if I can already sack and go for some like some g5s and like all kinds of nasty business. Like bishop f6 maybe is a move, but it's also extremely risky. If I can sack and get away with it, I win the game, but I can't. So let's just go. I'm just gonna go here. Very quiet move, just to stop any tricks here in the center, and then I'm gonna play rook d1. Probably when I think about it, I think I don't know, maybe I put the queen on the wrong square. Good thing is he can't move the knight away. It goes bishop e5, which is a move. It's definitely a move, but is it actually a good move? I'm not sure. If I take and play rook d1, I'm not sure about this move actually. Maybe it's good, but it looks highly questionable to me. Go here, pressure the pawn, rook d4. There's also knight d6 with a fork. Not sure that I believe in this. I'm not sure that I like this bishop e5 move. Like black is obviously fine here. I'm sure a computer would laugh in my face and say black is not even worse. Maybe black's even better, but in a human game, not sure I buy it. I would, however, like my queen on g3 or f4 versus e2. That's one thing. I don't like my queen here. I like to be more active where I can start attacking. That being said, we both have weak pawns here. Center pawns, d5 is weak, c3 is weak. So I've got a great knife on f5. And as the old saying goes, a knife on f5 is worth at least a pawn, according to Gary Kimovich-Kasparov, the greatest chess player of all time, or one of the greatest chess players, I should say. Oops, don't want to insult Magnus. E4. Okay, so he's trying to go bishop c8. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to go bishop c8. Now I understand his plan. Now that I understand the plan, the question is, how do I proceed? E4 seems but e4, he's got bishop c8. I've misplayed this. So wait, yeah, this is why I need the queen on g3, because here, great, I've misplayed this. It's kind of time to go all in pretty much. I think I have to go e4 or f4, knight g4, e4, bishop c8, e5. I don't like this, but who cares? Let's just go. Let's go all in on the choo-choo train. He has to go knight c4, only move. He goes back, I get c4, queen b2, I just win. Okay, let's go. Bishop c8, e5, takes, and the show goes on. I mean, probably he's going to play bishop c8, but after bishop c8, e5, takes, it's really not clear-cut what's going on. Actually, really not clear at all. Really not clear. It's getting messy, because there also are problems in the center of the board too for black. Wow, he plays there. That I did not expect, by the way. Oh, he just wants to go f6 or something. F6, e6, and I have nothing. Is that his idea? Of course, I didn't even see this as a move, obviously. Queen f2 takes queen d4. Yeah, I missed this completely. Wait, but do I have some queen d3 and knight h6 maybe? Wait, queen d3 and knight h6. Queen c2 maybe also. Wait, queen c2 takes knight h6. King h8, queen g6. This gets very sharp. E6, E7 is a move, but it's not what I want to play. One, queen E5, queen F2, queen E6, rook E1, nothing. Okay. EF6, no good. Knight G7, no good. Can I just ignore it somehow and play G5? Not really. I kind of have to go for this. No. Rook e1's no good. e6, queen f4 is no good. I played g5, fg5. Okay, I gotta focus. Still has bishop c8 too, if I don't do anything. I've got nothing good here. The rook f1 maybe. I think I'm just gonna sack a pawn here. I was gonna sack a pawn and try to play the position. Basically, I'm in trouble here, and I'm just gonna try to be pragmatic about the position, and not do something moronic. Because I still have a good knight on f5. I still... Oh, he takes with a queen. That's not what I expected. I'll go here then. Because this pawn's still very weak. I can still swing the rook over. Knight e3, I have rook e1. No, somehow queen e5 just completely caught me off guard. I should have gone to d3, actually, not here. Should have gone to d3 to keep more pressure on the pawn. That's actually one thing that's really annoying me lately, is that my split-second decisions, like here when he plays a move I'm surprised when I need to react quickly, my reactions have been so poor. So poor everywhere. This, however, lets me trade and go like c4, I guess. Wait, takes c4. No, I don't want to take. But I don't have a good move. What am I doing? I don't have a good move. Do I have c4 here maybe? Wait. Yeah, this is exactly the problem. I've been doing this like all the time lately. I mean, I have some rook f8 tricks in here too, which is what I'm playing for. But I mean, I'm just not playing very well either, which is not a good thing. He's also got knight e4, which is a problem as well. But knight e4, I'd probably take, go queen e3, and then with the knight on f5, they're going to be tricks. It was queen d6, which is fine. Not a bad move. But I should have something here. Maybe just g5? No, then bishop c8. Not rook d1. F1. No, then rook c3. What am I doing? Yeah, my time user, this is actually one of those things where my time user is so bad. I'm just gonna go here. No, it's actually a real problem, and this is why I probably shouldn't be streaming, because like what happens, I start giving a lot of simplified explanations, and then I just end up down 20 seconds on the clock, and it's like, what am I doing? I should have played rook e1, as I just realized too. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing actually. Let's go here. So I can trade and go queen d2 or something maybe, or queen f4. I need to think on his time. So I'm probably not going to talk the rest of the game. I mean, I'm up on clock now, but I think that's actually the kind of the biggest problem with here, I guess. I mean, I don't know if this is right or not, but didn't I literally just say I'm not going to talk, and then sure enough, what am I doing? I'm talking. I literally just said I'm not going to talk, and then immediately I start talking again. I don't understand that move. Take. Go. Here. It's getting a little bit dangerous suddenly for my opponent. It's still a draw with perfect play, but it's getting dangerous. He misplayed this. Wait, what's that? Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Here? No, I mean, he's insane. He's actually insane. I'm gonna win this game now, I think. He's insane. I'm gonna win this game because he's getting mated by the ice skater. And I also queen f5 with a AA battery. So bad. So bad. Just so bad. And now I go here and he's just sauced. He's just sauced. Oh wait, actually, why did I blitz out that move? That was stupid by me. I should not have blitzed out that move. That was idiotic. I can also just go queen f6 probably. Okay, think. There's no need to rush here, just think. Yeah, this looks pretty straightforward. G7 and queen f8. Yeah. Total garbage. Total garbage. Total garbage. Total garbage. I'm winning these games. I'm not even happy about it, as you can tell. Like, it's such garbage. I mean, maybe that's the luck for getting unlucky in some other matches, but geez, such garbage. Goes a4. Okay, so he plays a4, so I think a5 is supposed to be correct. Okay, whatever. Don't waste all day, just move. Gonna go b5. I go knight e7. I don't know why he didn't go rook f8, by the way. If Durarbayli had gone rook f8, he never loses that game. Instead of playing, what did he play? He played something weird. He played queen e7, which was just a huge blunder. If he gone, maybe he didn't see, actually, you know what? I think he didn't see rook f8. I think he just didn't see rook f8 in that position. Because otherwise there's no explanation. Probably thought I was infiltrating with queen f7. That's probably why he played queen e7, which was just a terrible move. So he does here. I think queen b3 is a move, knight d2 is a move. Interesting choice. Not the move I would have played in a must win. Interesting. I think it's too easy now because I just go c6 d5. Why it's not worse, but in a must-win game I never would go bishop e3 here. In a must-win game you can't really trade off pieces like this most of the time. I mean, maybe it's a line that he's looked at home, so he's just playing it, but in a must-win I would almost never play that. I'd play knight d2 and d4 or queen b3 or something to keep more pieces on the board, because less pieces, higher likelihood of a draw in a must-win situation. Okay. So castle. Probably knight d2 or d4. But I have c6 d5 incoming immediately. Like, this is not it. Okay, let's look. c6 d4 d5. Bishop d3. Okay. c6 d4 d5. Okay, c6 he could trade, but whatever. c6 takes d4 d5. Takes I'm fine. c6 takes d4 d5. c6 d4 d5. Bishop d3 take. But he can do it with the pawn trade, which he probably will. So c6 takes d4 d5. Bishop d3. And then what? d4 knight e4. Takes bishop e6 queen c2 f5 bishop c6. Okay, that's getting way too dank. What do I want to do? c6 looks right. It has to be right. He doesn't take, so now I can actually go for the other line. I think with d5. Takes here. c4 f5. I'm good. He should have traded so that he has the takes at the end. Okay, I'm up on clock. This is the moment where I should think instead of just moving quickly. So d5, bishop d3, takes, bishop e6, queen somewhere, f5, bc6, fe4 is good. Bishop back to b1, e4, knight d2. A little bit unclear, but you know what? Life is too short to worry. Basically, the reason he should trade is, as you'll see in the game, I go here, and the problem is he doesn't have the capture. He should have traded first, but when after takes here, with this trade he would have been able to capture when I go f5, but now he's not going to be able to. Oh, does he have knight e5? No, knight e5 I just take. For a second I got scared there. I thought he might have knight e5 or something because he started like thinking, but I mean, he's gonna have to take with a knight. He's also probably tilted. To be fair, he's probably tilted because he should have won that last game. So I mean, in all fairness, like, he probably is tilted. Let's go here. And the point is, if he had traded when I go f5, he could just take, but because he forgot to trade first, I can play this bishop e6 f5 line now. If he had traded, I wouldn't be able to do this. I would have had to come with a different line. I wouldn't have been able to go d5. Yeah, but now he's gonna have to go back, and I mean, it's still okay for white. It's probably not horrible or anything, but I also don't think it's fabulous. Like, I go e4, knight d2, and then I'm probably playing c5 or not. I'm actually not sure if I should. I also have queen f6, but ultimately, if I look at this from a fundamental standpoint, this bishop on this diagonal is a problem. So if that's a problem, fundamentally e4 makes a lot of sense, just to shut the diag down. And then probably I go c5 here. Actually, c5 d5. Is that bad? Skeptical. Very skeptical of that. c5 is going to go here though, probably. Queen c3, rook c8, dc5, rook c5, bishop a2. I mean, hard to believe that that's bad for me, but it could be. I go c5, queen c3, b6, takes knight b3, queen c7, bishop c2, knight e5, b6. Could be annoying. Shouldn't be annoying, but it could be. So let's think. Let's think. If I go c5 here. No, actually, you know what? c5's got to be right. It just has to be the right move. It stops him from pushing the pawns. He doesn't get the squares. There's queen f6 somewhere. I mean, this just has to be right. Right now. Oh! There's no e4. What am I doing? Wow, that was poor. Wow. Okay, let's just go here then. Oh, I should have played rook c8. I don't know. Maybe I should have played rook c8. It's a tough position. It's hard to judge what's actually going on here. Because bishop is very bad. It's walled in by a lot of pawns. Rook c8 might have been better. I don't know. I'm gonna go knight b3. Oh, did I just blunder? I blundered this too. I just blundered this. Great. Still probably not the end of the world. I take. I go here. I take. Show goes on. I mean, it's not. This is, of course, I completely missed this, like everything else in this game. But it's probably not that bad because he really only has one pawn. He's only pushing p with one pawn here. So if he's only pushing p with one pawn, I mean, he could trade and go queen a5. No, actually, that's no good because the e3 is weak. My instinct is that these pawns are a little bit too weak here, and he's not really pushing multiples of p. So he's not pushing multiple p, and I get knight e5. I mean, I should be fine, or knight h4. And I feel like his position, I of course completely miss knight e4. But the more I look at it, the more that I don't actually believe this is good for white. Because there's just like, there's too much counterplay in the center of the board, I think. Take. I mean, he kind of has to take. I don't think he has any other logical moves here. But he's going to use his time, which is probably quite smart. Because he's in a must-win situation. Curious if what I did was right. The more I look at this more, I'm actually, I thought, I mean, it felt right to me to play f5 and e4, but the more I look at this more, I'm not so sure this was right. It feels a little bit iffy now. So sure it was good, and now as I'm playing the game, I'm not convinced. Whoops. Take. Goes queen d3? What is that? That just looks like a weird move to me. Wait a second. That does not look right. We're knight e5, queen e4, rook e8. He wants to go h4. Huh. This looks wrong. I don't know why. It feels very wrong to me somehow. Like maybe I just go rook e8 and knight e5. Like rook e8, b6, knight e5, queen e4. But I have to find a move still. Okay. Rook e8, b6, bishop c8, queen d5, takes, bishop b7. Maybe not so simple, actually. Maybe not so simple. Rook d8 was a move I wanted to play, but it's not right. I can't go queen e5. Knight e7 is no good. What are the candidate moves? Queen g4 is an obvious candidate move. Are there any other obvious candidate moves? Are there any other obvious candidate moves? And I don't see any right off, so basically knight e5, queen e4 here. I mean, b6, knight c4, b7, queen d5. Actually, that's probably good. Here, queen e4, rook e8, h4, queen g3, b6, knight c4, it's still tricky. This should be winning though. This should be winning for me. It feels like it should be good. I mean, or I play rook e8 first. I mean, rook e8 first also has a lot of merit too. I think rook e8, b6, knight e5. What's he have? Queen d6 I take. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here first, and then I'm gonna play knight e5. He could go queen e4 anyway, but I think after bishop f7 I should have play. And I can also just transpose with knight e5 as well. Somehow I just don't believe this. It's just, I don't believe in what he's doing. Because he only has one pawn. It's only one passed pawn. That's all it is here. It's just this one protected pawn. And these pawns should be too soft. They should be too weak. But I could be wrong. Okay, he goes there. Go here. I take the pawn. I mean, I'm sort of gambling a little bit that I'm not wrong here. And I could be wrong. Okay, so I have bishop c4, knight c4. I actually realized I missed queen c6, which is unacceptable. I have queen e7. And I think this is okay. Well, okay, he plays the bad move. Okay. The moment. Oh no, he's got rook e4. Oh wait, no, then rook f4, rook b8. Wait, did I just blunder? Wait, queen here, rook f4. I didn't see rook f4. What a joke. I also didn't see queen g6 either, which heck. Wait, but queen d5, queen here, I've got bishop f7. But queen d5, rook f4, maybe I can just take and go king f7 and rook b8, and that should be good enough to draw. Okay, but use your time here. Don't blitz. Okay, let's think. Queen e3 is obviously not working. Knight d6 obviously is not working. Actually, knight d6, queen c6. No, queen d5, he sacks the queen. Nope, that doesn't work. Queen d5 looks right. Queen d5, rook f4. Takes, takes. King f7. Yeah, this should be queen g6, bishop f7. I don't see it. The moment of truth. Really the moment of truth. I'm either completely winning here or I'm losing in like one move. There's like either a way for him to win on the spot or I'm completely winning. I'm completely winning or completely losing. No in between. Because it's basically about this pawn. If he can force this pawn through, I lose the game. If he can't, I'm fine. Rook f4, maybe I even just go rook b8. Actually, that's probably fine too. Rook f4, knight d6. No, knight d6 takes 6, rook d1 is not okay. I think rook f4 takes king f7, king e7 with rook b8 is probably good enough to draw the game though. It should be good enough. I'm trying to think if there are other options like rook f4, maybe even just rook b8 is no rook b8, then he has rook f1, I guess. Takes bishop d5 and I'm fine. So actually no, rook f4, probably I should go rook b8. Takes rook d1, knight b6, e4, bishop b7, and I win the game. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so rook f4, rook b8, takes rook d1, knight b6. If rook f5, I take. If e4, bishop b7, rook b1, move the bishop to c6, and I can never lose. Okay, that's good. All right, so my assumption is that I'm actually just completely fine here. Like I don't need to go for a win. A draw is fine. So I maybe, unlike in all the other games that I've played in this tournament so far, I can actually just not try to play creative chess and just make the draw like I was supposed to against Fedoseev and Dayak. Yeah, the fact that he's thinking so long though, there's clearly nothing. There's clearly nothing. I think. I mean, let's see. Yeah, he goes rook f4. That's what I expected. Now rook b8 is the move that I think I should play. So rook b8, rook f1, takes bishop d5, rook e7, rook b7. Should never lose that. So go here. Does he have any other moves? Queen g6. Okay, rook b8, queen g6, takes, check here, rook f8, bishop g8. That should be fine. I also could play knight e5, which should just be fine. So rook f8, rook b8, queen g6, knight e5 is fine. Rook b8, takes, rook d1, knight b6 should be fine. Rook b8, rook f1, takes, bishop d5. Okay, trust your instinct and just go with it. Yeah, this knight b6 move is very, very critical. Without knight b6, this might actually still be quite tricky. But actually, after takes rook d1, even bishop e6 is probably okay. Oh, but he's got rook b1 and rook b1. Wait, takes rook b1, knight e3 should be fine. Oh, he's got the... Oh, he has a trick. Wait, no, but I just go here. Wait, I can also take and go knight c. Wait, takes here, knight c2, rook e1, bishop. Wait, no, wait. Takes here, here. One takes. Okay, wait. Bishop e6 is just very, very clean, I think, to save the game. Yeah, I think I just go here and take. And I mean, I should never really be able to lose this game. Yeah, I should never be able to lose. Yeah, this should be it. Take. Everything's guarded now. You can go here, but I go here and here. Worst case, he can make a draw. Worst case, I mean, not worst case, sorry. Best case, he can make a draw. My knight on c4 is actually just like a golden pony. Knight e3 is probably a move. Rook b4 is obviously acceptable. No, rook b4 maybe is rook b5, so that's not so acceptable. b2, rook c6. I'm just gonna go here just to create extra squares for the bishop on this diagonal. This rook c6, bishop f7, rook f1 could get kind of annoying, and I just want to create an extra square on g8. I can also just move the knight down the road too. Yeah, I mean, I really should not be able to lose this. If I lose this, that's my own fault. Maybe I should just go rook d7 and rook d4. That also makes a lot of sense. But effectively here, I can never lose this. That's the good point. Okay, so he goes rook d1. This gives me knight b2. This gives me rook b4 as well. And he's trying to go rook c6. Okay, so he has a plan at least. I think I'm just gonna go. He does have a plan. He's rook d4. What am I doing? If I go here. Still not so simple, actually. Kind of annoying. Maybe I should just play rook b2. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go here to hit the pawn. I have knight e3. Okay, goes there. I go here, and now it's GG. There we go. GG. All right, we got the win. Perfect. So we got the win in both matches today. That's all she wrote. Second game was very, very clean for me. Second game was a very clean game. Second game was very, very clean. Very, very clean for me. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to end the stream briefly and come back on no delay. Let me end the stream and come back on no delay.